I nearly crashed my Harley Davidson. Let's get into it.
RevelatorAlf.
Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. I hope you're all well. So yeah, I want to tell you the story of the other day. I was riding the heroic Harley and I almost crashed it. And quite a lucky escape. Not so serious, the end result, but it was a lucky escape. Now, the near miss wasn't really the issue. Again, it was the attitude of the driver that really knocked me. And I thought, what am I doing? What am I doing here? So picture the scene. I'm riding my bike on the back roads. I come up to a set of crossroads. There's a car in front of me and I'm just kind of rolling up behind them, nice and gentle. So they then pull out into the middle of the junction and I proceed to the edge of the junction. And all of a sudden, there are no cars coming. They just suddenly stop in the middle of the junction and without looking in their mirrors, slam it into reverse and start coming back onto the mouth of the junction right towards me. So as you can imagine, I was all a little bit, oh, what the hell's going on here? Beep beep, stop, just stop. And then all of a sudden I thought, right, okay, let me just get out of the way. So got the bike out of the way and I just got missed by that much, literally that much off as she was reversing and I just managed to pull the bike out of the way. And I basically pulled up to her and gave her a little beep. And I said, look, you almost reversed into me. What are you doing? You just stopped in the junction, stopped reversing out. No, you know, but I kind of kept my cool. And do you know what she said to me? She said, well, you should have been looking where you were going and you should be more careful. And this is what really annoys me about people. Remember, I released a video some time ago now where a car just cut across me and it was a similar kind of attitude. It was like my fault that you almost crashed into me, and it's just ridiculous. But I wanted to raise this point and kind of illustrate something as well, that sometimes it's, you know, you're not doing something seemingly wrong and you think there should not be an accident hazard here. There should nowhere in this scenario that you're going to have a crash, you're going to be knocked off your bike, you're going to be slipping off. You're going very slow, you're proceeding up to a junction, there are no other cars to conflict, a car ahead of you has moved ahead and they should be crossing the junction, they should be moving away from you, and then all of a sudden they do something that completely, you know, destroys the mental model of what should go on. When I used to run a motorcycle safety program, I always used to talk about the, well, what if scenarios, or expect the unexpected, and all that kind of stuff. And I suppose in the back of my mind, that's always, you know, ticking over. Well, what if something happens? And this is when I come up to a car in front of me, whether I'm riding my bike or in my car, I always try and leave a little bit of a gap, a little bit of manoeuvring room. And I spoke to my partner afterwards and she said, well, why didn't you beep? And I said, well, she was deaf, she didn't even hear. And I said, well, why don't you wave your arms? Well, she wasn't even looking in her mirrors. The only option for us as riders is to get out of the way sometimes, you know, beeping and shouting and, you know, all that kind of stuff, and loud pipes save lives. Well, it wouldn't have made any difference in this situation because she was deaf, she couldn't even hear properly. So, you know, should she have been driving in the first place? Well, not in my eyes, but you know, but that's another story. So I suppose the moral of this story is whenever you're riding, you're likely to have a near miss from time to time, but if you can give yourself that extra space, that extra bit of maneuvering room, so let's just say somebody does something completely that you were not expecting, that they should not have been doing, and they don't even make the effort to look at you properly or look what's in their environment before they start reversing their vehicle, then at least you've got something to get you out of jail a little bit, get you out of trouble. And even if you were hit, you know, it's going to be a glancing blow rather than a, you know, a head-on type thing. I don't know, I was lucky that, you know, I was able just to see what she was doing, kind of quick mental arithmetic. That doesn't look right, what the hell is she doing? Oh, she's reversing, quick, get out the way. And I literally, as I say, by half an inch, 3/4 of an inch, almost got tagged by this car. And the thing is, you think, well, she's only going to bump into you, but no, she was coming back with some force, some speed as well. I don't know what the hell was going through her mind, but as I say, she should have just gone across the junction and be done with it. But There we go. You can never predict what people are going to do, or you can never predict what unpredictable people are going to do, I suppose is a better thing to say. But anyway, that was my near miss of the day then. So I seem to be having a few of these little moments recently, whether it's at work or, you know, on the bike or in the car. But there we go. Look, so all I can say is the heroic Harley, it shed a tear or two. You know, it was trembling with fear for just a slight moment, but she pulled herself together, toot sweet, and she's purring like a kitten. Well, a very loud kitten now, I've got to say. But there we go. Even this loud pipe that I've got on there now wouldn't have done anything, I'm sure. So always be mindful that people do the darndest things out there, and just keep your thinking cap on at all times, I suppose, and just give yourself extra room just to get out of the way. That's all you can do, just get out of the way, and that'll hopefully save you bacon, and hopefully save your pride and joy as well. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, like and share, and check out the website RevelatorAlf.com, and I'll catch you again. Ta-da.